In this training video, we will cover the Goals feature of Insights and learn how they work. Goals are a great way to encourage staff members to upsell services and products. They're great for experienced service providers or top performers since they can be individually customized for each employee. A goal can be set for any employee that has an active Insights user account. The employee also needs to be linked to their employee profile in Booker or MindBody, which is done in the admin panel, in order for employees to see goals when logged into the Insights app. There is no limit to the number of goals that can be created in Insights. Let's set a goal for this service provider, Danielle, to encourage her to sell $80 in product a week for the rest of the year. She does very well with her service sales, but her manager wants to challenge her to grow. To create a goal, tap the main menu icon and then tap Settings. The only user type that will not have access to settings is Stylist User. From here, tap Goals at the bottom. This is the main goal page. Tap the plus icon to create a new goal. First, we need to choose who this goal is targeting. Goals can be set for the entire account, which would include all locations, an individual location, or an employee. Since this goal is for an employee, we will tap Employee. Tap Next to continue. Next, choose the location that this employee works at. Or if the employee happens to work at multiple locations, choose the one that will be tracking this goal. Tap on Select Location, and then tap the location name from the list. Then choose the employee that this goal is for. This will only show employees that have their Insights user profile linked to their Booker or MindBody employee profile. Tap on Select Employee to see a list of the active users, and then tap on the employee from the list. Tap Next to continue. In this step, name the goal. We will name it Weekly Product Goal. A description is required, which will be, this will help the employee reach the weekly product sales goal. This can be seen by users that have access to this settings area of the Insights app. Tap Next to continue. Now, choose a metric for this goal. There can only be one metric per goal, and the metric has to be one that is already applied to the account. Tap on Select Metric to see a list of all the metrics that staff has access to. Since this goal is to boost product sales, that is the metric we can tap on from here. Then the system asks, is it better for the metric's value to be higher or lower? For this goal, tap Higher, but there are other metrics that would be set to lower, like average wait time. Another option appears. My goal is to get product sales, and we can choose over a specific number or a percentage over last year, depending on how this goal should track the chosen metric. For this goal, we can tap over a specific number. With that set, another option appears. The goal is to get product sales over X amount. The goal is to encourage this employee to sell $80 worth of products a week, and we can enter in 80 here. Tap Next to continue. In this step, the system asks, the time period for my goal is, and we have the options of day, week, month, quarter, and year. The time period is important to have set realistically for goals. With this goal, for example, the employee needs to sell $80 of product within the time period chosen here. If this is set to monthly, it wouldn't be an effective goal because it is easy to achieve. If it is set to daily, that might be too difficult to achieve and discourage the employee. This is a weekly goal, and we can tap W for weekly. Next, choose the start date, beginning with the year. If you're wondering why previous years are showing up here, that is because with Insights, businesses can have up to 2 years of previous data uploaded. And essentially, a business can create a goal that started last year to see how the employee has done over that time frame. For this example though, we will tap 2021 and then tap the month this goal will start, which is May. Next, tap the start date. Since this is a weekly goal, and this account is set to have Sunday be the first day of the week, the start date here has to be a Sunday, and the column of teal-green dates represents the Sundays of the month. We won't be able to choose any other date aside from the ones in this column. We'll tap May 2nd. Now, set the end date. Even though this is a weekly goal, the end date can automatically set this goal up to repeat every week, depending on the set end date. This will have the same steps as setting the start date. Choose the year, month, and date, which again needs to be a Sunday. And the time period is now set to weekly and will run through the rest of the year. Tap Next to continue. This is where we can review the setup of the goal that we just created and can tap the pencil to edit any of these settings. Just know that if you edit a step, you will have to go through all the steps after it again to finish and save the change. Tap Finish to complete the setup. Insights will confirm that the goal is saved. Tap OK to continue. With the goal saved, we are taken back to the main goal page. In addition to creating goals from here, we can also view any existing goals. To find a goal that's been created, come here and check out this Categories section. Tap Client Account to view the account goals. Goals will be separated into active and completed sections. We can tap Back to go back. Tap Location to view the location goals. This will then show us each location that has a goal, and we can tap on one to see the goals. We can tap Back to go back. And tap Employee to view the employee goals, which is what we will tap on to view the goal we just created. From here, tap on the location that the employee works at, which is San Francisco, and then choose the employee from the list that displays. This goal is for Danielle, and we can tap on her name. Now we can see the goal we just created, and this would also show any other goals for the employee. We can tap on the goal to view the goal options. Review it by tapping the info icon. Tap on the star to check out the results. Tap on the pencil to edit the goal settings. Or tap on the trash can to delete the goal. When it's time to check on how an employee or location or account is doing with their goal, we will come here and tap on the star. The results page will show any results for completed goals, and in-progress goals will show too. We can see that this employee has been doing quite well and beating this goal almost every week. This is great information that businesses can use during staff reviews. For example, we can see that while Danielle has reached this goal almost every week, there were a couple of weeks that were barely reached. And managers can use that information to discuss with the employee why their sales have decreased. Here in Settings, any goal for the current week will show, but we can still track this progress from the main metrics page. To do this, tap the back arrow at the top left, and then tap the main menu icon and tap Metrics. Once here, we need to view the specific location that this goal for Danielle is connected to. But before we do, I want to point out the goal that we see here. This is an account goal, and these goals will display on the main metrics page. Now let's tap on the district this location is in, and from the list of metrics, tap on one to see the list of locations. And then tap on the location itself. We can see another goal here, and this is a location goal. To get to the employee goal, tap any metric in the list to view the employees. From the list of employees, find and tap on Danielle. Once viewing the employee, we can see any goals here at the top just under the contact info. Tap on the goal to see a graph showing that this employee is quite likely to reach the goal for this week. Danielle currently has sold $71.40 of product and only has $8.60 left until she reaches her goal for this week. This might be when managers want to text employees directly from the app to let their employees know that they are doing a great job and almost at their goal. Tap on the message icon to start texting this employee. To create goals for the whole account or locations, go back to Settings and follow the same steps we went through to create the employee goal. And one important final note about goals: there is not any type of notification that goes out to users about goals being reached or missed, or to provide updates. That's it for this training video. Thanks for watching.